Hello students, in this video we will learn about DML commands. DML commands are used for data manipulation. That's why they are called as data manipulation language commands. What is data manipulation? We can add records onto a table. We can view records, select specific records or all the records and view them. We can change the added records, change the values in the records that are already added, and we can also delete the records which were added earlier. So to insert new record, select records, update or delete records, we use DML commands. Remember, when we use DML command, you need not use the table keyword. Let's get into the first command. The insert command is used to add new records onto a table. What is the syntax? Insert into the name. You need not use the keyword table. For all these four commands, don't use the word table keyword. Sometimes you will get confused in which command you should use the word table and which you need not use. So for DDL commands, you have to use the word table. For DML commands, you need not use it. Insert into the name of the table, use the keyword values and add the values for every field. For example, insert into employee is my table name, values is a keyword, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fields are there in my employee table. Now, for char and varchar and date data type, you have to use quotes. For numbers, you need not give quotes while inserting values. Now, look at this table. I've created a table called employee, which contains employee ID, name, designation, basic pay, gender, and department. So, I'm inserting values for all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 fields, right? And look at this. For char and varchar, I've given quotes. For numbers, we should not give quotes, and the values should be separated with commas. Now execute this and look at the result here. Insert it to employee, 1 row is affected, which means 1 row has been added onto the table. Now I've added so many records inside the table. Now I wish to check if the values are added inside the table, if the records are safe inside the table. For doing that, we have a command called select command. The select command is used to select tables, the records from the table and view them on the screen. The syntax is select fields. What fields you wish to select? From what table? Where? Some condition. This where condition is optional. Select fields from table is the exact syntax. See, look at the first example. Select star from employee. Star is a wildcard, which stands for all the records, all the fields. Select star from employee means select all the fields. Suppose you don't want all the records, you wish to filter some records, then you have to use the command called where. The where clause has to be added if you have a condition. Suppose you wish to see only the details of female employees. You wish to see the details of only the managers. Then in that case, you have to use where condition. Now let me show you how it works. Select star from employee and press enter. See, this shows all the records which I've already added. I have so many records in the table. All the records are displayed. That's why I've given the keyword, I've given the wildcard character star. Suppose I don't want all the fields. I want only the name and the designation. I don't want everything. Then remove the star and give the field name instead. Just give emp ID. This will show only the employee IDs. If you give the employee name, emp name, comma, desig. Desig is the name of the field which I have given. Emp name. Now this shows the list of employee names along with their designation. So how many ever fields you want, you can add them by separating with a comma. From what table? So select and from are the main keywords. Select what from which table. This is what you have to give. Now When you give select emp name comma desig from employee, all the employee names and designation for all the employees are shown. Now I told you I want to restrict the information. I don't want all. I want the information only of the managers. Where what condition? The manager is coming under designation field. So you have to give desig equal to manager, because manager is a string. I'm giving it within quotes, where desig equal to manager. Suppose among this I want only the male managers, gender male, and gender equal to male. So you will be already familiar with and or combinations when you have learned what you have learned in Python. So these are the managers whose gender is male. If you give F, again the female managers will be searched. So let us see what are all the different combinations or keywords or symbols which you can use with where keyword. The first one, we can use all the relational and logical operators. You can use the relational operators like less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than, not equal to, and all that. So how do we use the relational operators? You can write select emp name from employee, where the basic pay is greater than or equal to 45,000. So there are 6 employees and their names are listed out. Suppose you want to search if the basic pay is greater than 45,000 or 40,000 and the basic pay is less than 45,000, within this range. There are 2 people here. So you can use the combination of relational operators and logical operators like and or not. Right? You can use more than one combination. See, you can do this. Select emp name from employee. Basic pay should be greater than 12,000 and age should be less than 40. Select star from employee where age equal to 45. This will fetch all the employee details whose age is entered as 45. Select star from employee where department not equal to sales. So other than sales, whatever department they belong to, their details will be fetched. Select emp name from employee where department equal to sales or department equal to manufacturing. So only those departments will be fetched. So let us try out some of these commands. First I'll give select star from employee. So this will fetch all the commands. So let me add some conditions here. Select star from employee where basic pay is greater than or equal to 50,000 and designation equal to manager, or either basic pay should be greater than and designation should be manager, or I will say the department should be quality. If these conditions are getting satisfied, any one of these conditions gets satisfied, the records will be fetched. So I've given an or condition. So if the quality department is there, it will list out. Or for managers, if the basic pay is greater than 50,000, that will also be added. So you can give a combination of relational and logical operators to fetch records. Next, alias name. What is alias name? Give a caption for a field. Now look at this. You have the field name as emp ID, emp name, desig, DPT, which may not be clear for people who look at this. So I wish to give a proper name: department, designation, employee name, employee ID. So when I display the records, I should give this. When I say select emp ID, emp name, comma desig, comma DEPT, comma basic from employee. First check this. All the details are getting displayed. Now instead of emp ID, I need the caption employee ID. So use the as keyword. to give the alias name. Employee ID. Emp name should be given as employee name. Desig as designation. DPT as department. If you don't want any of this, you can skip. So suppose you feel let the designation be as such, you can remove this. Let the designation be displayed as desig itself. Only for the other things I need a caption. So for whatever you need the caption, you can give that. Not necessarily the expansion, you can give even some other name. Name of the employee can also be the caption. So this will give a proper caption to display the records. Then another, you can also use expressions. You can use directly the calculation, say salary into 12. So what is the salary here? Some basic pay is given here. This is the monthly basic pay. Suppose you want the half yearly pay, then you have to give emp name, comma, basic into 6 from employee, which means you can directly use expressions which uses the field names. So the values will be taken and calculated and displayed. See, basic into 6. Now I don't want the caption as basic into 6, so I can give basic into 6 as half yearly pay. Use the as keyword and give a caption. So half yearly pay is this amount for each employee. So I've used an alias name as well as an expression in the select statement. Right? But these records, the calculation will not be saved anywhere. This is called as view. View is just for you to look at, and it is only a temporary place where the records are saved. It is not made permanent inside the table because there is no field called half yearly pay. Right? Next, there is a clause called distinct clause. The distinct clause which will fetch only one time a record. For example, look at this. I will give select star from employee first. Select star from employee. What does this fetch? All the details of all the records. Now look at this. What are the designations that exist in my company? Assistant, manager, in charge. There are 3 kinds of designations. What are the different departments? Quality, design, HR. Now I have given very few records so I can easily identify. Suppose you have 1000 or 10,000 records, it will be very difficult for me to find out what are the different values that are entered. In that case, first look at this. Select department from employee will fetch all the departments which have lot of repetitions. I don't want that repetition to happen. So I'll give select distinct department from employee. So this will list out the department without repetition. The distinct clause will display the different kinds of records without repetition. See, distinct department, let us see, distinct designation. This will fetch the different kinds of designations which I have filled in the table. So that is the purpose of distinct clause. Will display the list of values without any repetition. Then in keyword, not in keyword. It is the same as what we do in Python. In will check if the value exists in the given list. Not in will make sure that the value does not exist in the given list. So look at the sample given here. Select star from student where class in 12, 11, 10. So it will fetch the details of all the students from classes 10, 11, 12 because I've given in keyword. It will skip the other classes. Why am I using the in keyword? You can also give select star from student where class equal to 10 or class equal to 11 or class equal to 12. In that case, the command will be a little bit longer. So in will be easy for you to give the command. Same way, select star from employee where designation in manager, assistant. So either it should be manager or it should be assistant. So you can also use the or keyword and give equal to symbol and find out the answer. And when I use not in keyword, all the employee details who are not managers or assistants will be fetched. I will show you how it works. Select star from employee where designation not in, give brackets, and inside the bracket you have to give the values. Manager, comma, assistant. Which means I've given not in, manager, or assistant. So all the in charge details will be displayed. Just showing you. Oh, desig. So it has given me the details of all employees who are not managers or assistants. Suppose I give in, then it will show all the managers and assistants details. Suppose you don't want all the records, you just want the name, give emp name. Suppose you want the salary also, then comma salary. Select emp name, comma basic. Whatever field name you have given in the table, you have to use that. Select emp name, comma basic from employee where desig in, manager, comma assistant. So this is how you use in and not in keywords. Next comes between clause. It's a very easy one. Suppose you want to identify a value within a given range, then you can use between and. So look at the first statement. Select star from employee where salary between 10,000 and 15,000. In this case, if it is 10,000 also, it will get displayed. 15,000 will also get displayed. So both the values, upper and lower ranges, is also included while searching. Same way, select star from student where age between 10 and 15. So all the students whose age is 10, then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 will also get displayed. So that is the use of between clause. I'll show you how to use the between clause. Select star from employee where basic between 30,000 and 40,000. So it will show all the details of employees in the range of 30 to say 50,000. 30, 40, 45, all the records will get displayed within the given range. This is the use of between. So when we use between, you should use and. Between and. Then how to sort values. For example, you look at the records from the given table, you want to arrange the records in a particular order. Then you have to use the order by keyword. You cannot use the word sort. Sort is a common name. So you have to use the term order by clause. Clause is a keyword. Order by clause is used to sort the values. Now, based on which field are you going to sort? I'm going to sort the employee details based on the salary. Salary starts from say 30,000 and ends up to 90,000. Then in what order are you going to arrange? Ascending order or descending order? If you don't mention anything, just give order by salary, it will order by ascending order. If you give the word DESC, it will arrange in descending order. ASC stands for ascending order, but you need not mention. By default, it will consider that as ascending. Now look at the second command. Select star from employee, order by salary DESC, emp name ASC. Why I have given two fields? When you arrange it using the salary, there are many people who receive the same salary. Then in that case, how do we arrange them? In that case, the employee name should be in ascending order for the same salary. That is the arrangement of the fields when more than one field contains the same value. Select star from school, order by class, descending order. So what does it mean? First class 12 will get displayed, then class 11, then class 10, then class 9 and so on. Total descending, what do you mean by that? So once 12th standard is getting displayed, how to arrange? There will be 40-50 students in class 12, then their names will be sorted based on their total marks. So the topper will be shown first. So this will be showed class wise, then total wise. Okay. So you can sort even more than that. Suppose there are two students who have the same total in class 12. Class is also 12th standard. Total is also the same. Then you can also have name. In that case, name or age, whatever you want, you can show. So I will show you how to use the order by keyword. Select star from employee, order by basic. So here 30,000, then 40, then 55, 60, 65. It's in the increasing order. If you give the keyword DESE, this will show in the decreasing order. Now look at this. There are two people having the same basic pay. In that case, I am going to sort them based on their names. Names in ascending order, A, B, C, D order, alphabetical order. So, name ascending, I need not mention. It will automatically sort it. See, 65, yes, look at this, 40,000. There are two people with 40,000. So, M comes first, followed by V. There are two people having 30,000 because the basic pay is 30,000. So, their names are sorted according to their employee names, the first letter, alphabetical order. So, this is how you sort records. Next, null value. What is a null value? When you don't know some value, unknown value, which you may fill in later, that is called a null value. So there is a clause or a keyword called is null, is not null. Now remember, very important, when you search for null records, you should not use the equal to keyword. Null is an unknown record, so you cannot equate it to anything. So you have to fetch if it is null or if it is not null. So you have to use is with null and is with not null values. Okay. Remember, null and 0 are different. They are not same. 0 is considered as a value. Suppose a student, you give mark as 0, which means the student has attended the test and scored 0. But when you have given null, maybe the student's paper is not yet corrected and you are not able to enter the marks right now. In that case, you give null, which is an unknown value. Now, let us see how to search for null values or not null values. Before that, let me show you how to add null values onto a record. So when you insert values, insert into table name values, whichever data you don't know as of now, you have to type null. Remember, you should not give null within quotes. That's very important. So for this person, I've given the basic pay as null. For the next record, I'm giving the designation as null. And for this record, both designation and department is null. Here, department is null. Here, this is null. So I've added some records with null values. What do you mean by null? Not known values should not be given within quotes. Now I'll select the table. Select star from employee where gender equal to F. That is all the female employees I search and I get the records. Now, among the female employees whose department value is null, whose department has not yet assigned. So gender equal to female and department is null. Remember, you should always use is with null. Is null, is not null. Suppose you wish to see whoever department is filled, that is not null. So when you run this, it will show all the female employees whose department has been filled. Suppose you want to see the names whose designation is not filled. I will check or designation is null. Is null. Then in that case, either this should be null or this should be null. In that case, it will fetch the corresponding records. In that case, it will fetch the corresponding records. Next keyword is like. Like is to match some pattern. Say you want to search some records whose department starts with the alphabet S or the designation starts with M or S, or if you want to search names of employees whose names start with SH or whose names end with AN or SH or some combination like that, you can use the like keyword. The like keyword is used to match patterns to fetch values which start with a particular value or end with a particular value or contain inside it has some specific values like A, S, F, something. So how to match a pattern? If you want to match a single character, you should give underscore. If you want to match any number of characters, use percentage. These two are called as wildcard characters. The wildcard characters underscore and percentage are used to match some characters. Now look at the sample. Select star from student where student name like A percentage. A means it starts with A. Percentage means any number of characters. So starting with A followed by any number of characters. Percentage SH means first it can contain any number of characters, but finally it should end with SH. So here again ending is SH, but beginning should be what? 4 underscores I have given, which means it should contain only 4 characters before SH, which is a total of 6 characters. 4 characters followed by SH. So only those names which are of length 6 and ending with SH will be selected. Select name from student where student name like percentage SH percentage, which means in between it should be SH, before and after it can be any letter. But even if you don't have any, if you just have she, SHI, there is a name called she, SHI, before that there is no word, even that will be fetched. Either 0 characters or more than that, right? So let us fetch some records. Select star from employee where name like R percentage, which means starts with R. Emp name like, the field name I have not given correctly. Emp name like R percentage. Now I'll give percentage yes percentage, which means the name should contain yes in it. So it shows whoever names contains an S. So this is how. Now I've given 2 underscores here, and here I've given 2 underscores, which means S should be the middle character and it should have 2 plus 2, 4 before and after that. See? So Jesse is the name. So S comes in between. So previously 2 characters, after S 2 characters. So this is how you use the wildcard characters underscore and percentage to fetch specific patterns. For that you should use like. Don't ever use equal to for pattern matching. So now we have done with all the select commands. So let us go to modifying the records. Now we have added lot of commands. What to do if I wish to modify a specific command? Say I want to increase the salary. For salary is 40,000, I'm going to make it as 60,000. So what is the command? Update. Update what table name? Set what is the field? Which field you want to change? The salary. What is the new record? Comma. I want to change the designation. What is the new value? Comma. What is the other field? So you can add more than, you can update more than one field. After that, give where condition. If you don't use where condition, for suppose there are 1000 records, all the 1000 records will be set with this new salary and new designation. So you have to be careful while updation. So before that, I'll show you what is there. Select star from employee. Now look at this. Employee 105. Pinky. Designation is in charge. Basic pay is 60,000. I'm going to change Pinky's salary as 70,000 and in charge going to be changed as manager. So what is the condition? The employee number is 105. So how do I give the command? Update. Update what? Employee table, the table name. Update employee. What am I going to change? Set the basic as 75,000. Is it the only field? No. So put a comma. Designation equal to manager, because she is now the in charge. If I simply put a semicolon, it will be done for all the employees. So I should use a where clause. Where emp id equal to 105, which will change only for 105. Control enter. Now I'll check what happened for Pinky's record. She has changed now to manager and the basic pay is 75,000. So suppose I want to update, say I want to give 1,000 rupees increment for all the employees. Then how to do that? Update, again table name, update table name, set basic. What should I do? Give an increment of 1,000 rupees. So basic equal to basic plus 1,000. For what employee? For all the employees. So don't give any where condition. Just press enter. 14 rows affected. So let us check whether it is incremented. Yes. 45,000, 55,000, 90,000, everything is now incremented with another 1,000 rupees. So I have given an increment for all employees. So to change the records, you have to use the update keyword. Update table name, set new field name equal to new value, where condition. Now let us see how to use the delete command. The delete command is used to delete or remove records from a table. It is delete from actually. Delete from the table name, where condition, that is for which employee or which student record you wish to delete. You have to give the field value. Delete from student, where age greater than 20. So all the students whose age is above 20, that records will get deleted. Delete from employee, where emp number equal to 112. That particular record will get deleted. Delete from books, where price greater than 500. So all the book details whose price is greater than 500 will get deleted. Delete from product, where product name like percentage cake, which means all the product names that end with cake, strawberry cake, plum cake, all the details with the word cake will get deleted. Let me show you. See, look at this. Delete from employee, where emp id is 115. So it says 1 rows affected. So let me check. Yes, record 115 is now missing because it got deleted. So you can give the delete from table name, where condition should be given. Suppose you want to delete all the records in a table, then you have to give delete from table name. That's all. Thank you children. Hope you understood how to use DML commands.